All right, welcome back, Guardians and Gamers. So this Tuesday reset for April 30th, as always, we're going to be starting at Tess at Eververse, taking a look at what she's got for us this week for some Bright Dust. As always, when you load into the Eververse, don't forget to pick up your free Glimmer. It'll right here where this bow is right now. But first up for the shader this week, we got the Princely Presence shader, the Apple the Apple Semitism shader, the Lattice Entrance effect, the Great White Weapon Ornament for the Hammerhead, which I definitely did pick up. You know, just something to change it up for sure. Next up, we've got the Rim Shot drumming emote. It's really not that impressive. Next up, for some more Bright Dust this week, we can get the Infinity Door Ghost Projection, the Iridescent Death Weapon Ornament for the Crimson Hand Cannon. In my opinion, it's not that great. I mean, you know, you look at it straight on, it's green, kind of change. It's iridescent-ish. I don't know. I don't think it's for me. Next up, we've got the Lone Howl Sparrow, the Pall Bearer ship, the Overcharged Ghost Shell, the Vanguard there, Hunter Ornament, Universal Ornament for your gauntlets. And the next up, we've got the Destructive Wizard. So if you're wanting that Harry Potter effect in Destiny, definitely picking this one up. You'd probably annoy the heck out of a few people. Next up, we have the Dreaming Shimmer Transmat effect, the Harpy's Cry Transmat effect, the Corrupted Ether effect, as well as the Cursed Azure shader, the Boreal Char shader, the Copper Brand shader, the Bloody Tooth shader, and a lot of these definitely be picking them up. Some of them don't look too terribly bad, but this one probably wouldn't be too terribly bad. Next up, we got the Cartesian Coordinate Fusion Rifle with Hipfire Grip, as well as Vorpal. So another one I would probably point out for PvP. I haven't really used Cartesian in PvP, but Hipfire Grip and Vorpal, I don't know many people who ADS when using a fusion rifle, so take a look at that. Next up, we got the Vulpecula Hand Cannon with Shoot to Loot, as well as multi-kill clip. The Disparity Pulse Rifle with Eye of the Storm and Desperado. Now, it isn't too terribly bad for, I would probably call it a PvP, but it does have Corkscrew Rifling, as well as Tac Mag for an option, stability for the Masterwork, and like Eye of the Storm, as well as Desperado set. That one isn't terribly bad. Moving on, we got the Bump in the Night rocket launcher with Stats for All and Frenzy. Probably not the one that I would be picking. Let's go take a look at what Ada is going to have for us this week. As well, this is just the reset stream. Make sure that you guys are tuning in at about 6 o'clock Mountain Time. That is going to be 5 o'clock Pacific and 7 o'clock Central and 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be running Pantheon this evening. I'm actually pretty stoked for that. Can't wait. So taking a look at the shaders that Ada has for us this week. First up, we've got the Refurbished Black Armory shader. It's not bad. It's got like a little iridescent to it, but I don't know. It's kind of meh. All right, moving on. Next up, we got the Bray Innovation shader, as well as the new Monarchy Allegiance shader. And the legendary armor set this week for the Hunter is going to be the Red Moon Phantom armor set. So definitely be checking that out. To point out, the Nightfall this week is going to be the Corrupted. The raid is going to be Garden of Salvation. The dungeon is Spire of the Watcher. And the mission this week is going to be Presage. Make sure you're jumping in. And if there is any of the raids, dungeons, exotic missions, anything that, Onslaught. Right on the page is a link for the Discord. Hit that up. Come and join. Let us know what you guys got on the go. We can jump in and get some of these things done. All right, let's take a quick look at what Bungie has for our patch notes for today, because today is a pretty big event, like I said, with Pantheon's first appearance in Destiny. Can't wait to get it. So update 7.3.6.3 Crucible, so special ammo meter system changes. So unified all respawn mode ammo point reward values under the previous 3v3 respawn mode point values. On average, it now requires less action to earn the same amount of ammo. Ammo transmats, so including the initial one at the start of the game, will now reward 1 kill's worth of ammo. But the meter will charge slightly more than twice as fast. So I guess they have been watching and listening to people talk about the ammo economy for special ammo in PvP, and they're kind of tweaking it a bit. So remove the ability for ability kills to contribute to the ammo meter. Unified the point reward into 2 distinct groups to reduce variability and make the system easier to understand. New point rewards value. So respawn modes, primary weapon kills is 50. Actions include assists, deaths, control zones captures, and heavy ammo pulls, which is 25. So elimination mode, so primary weapon kills is 70. Actions, so include assists, deaths, and heavy ammo pulls is 35. An ammo transmat is rewarded when a player has accrued 100 points. Increased preference for spawning near allies in Clash 3v3 for competitive and quick play playlists. So Onslaught fixed an issue where Extinguish was not able being cleared properly during Tormentor waves. Okay. Fixed an issue where larger enemies teleported behind the ADU. Fixed an issue where the ADU batteries could heal enemies when thrown. So I guess that was like 100% not a thing that it was supposed to do. I do believe you're supposed to be able to heal your things and stuff, like your whatever you're making, the things. So fix an issue. Additionally, healing functionality when thrown at defenses has been increased at the cost of consuming the ADU battery. Well, that's a big one. So just a heads up, if you guys do use that battery to heal up your shacks or your turrets, it is going to consume the battery. You can't just pick it up and throw it, pick it up and throw it. So it's going to be, that do we need it for the ADU or do we need it to heal up some of our defenses? So fixed an issue where players hide from enemies in a spot in the boss room. So at the very back of the boss room, people were getting kind of like, it was almost out of the map, but up above, and you were able to, just hit your enemies from there. It was like an easy cheat if you were trying to solo the encounter for sure. So no more cheese for you. Why, Bungie? Why? So fixed an issue in Legend difficulty where the portal to the boss room would not appear after wave 50. And that would really suck. There's been some glitches here and there, and they really do seem to be on that wave 50. And they do keep popping up. But thanks, Bungie, for fixing these things, because doing 50 waves and being into it over an hour and not being able to complete it would really. Exotic mission. So the Whisper fixed an issue when the spawning visual effect of taken fixed an issue with the spawning visual effect of taken bosses. Okay. fixed an issue where players would not be kicked to orbit after the timer runs out. Now, I do believe if you kill the first three bosses, the ones you break the oracles to summon, if you kill those three and you're on the final boss, I do believe the timer doesn't matter. I'm not 100% sure about that one. Also fixed some out of bounds spots. Gameplay investment. So weapons, remove the red dot from the tusk of the boar grenade launcher when aiming down sights, as it was not supposed to have one. Yeah, I seen that. It was kind of weird. I was like, why is this here? Fixed a bug that prevented the mountaintop projectiles from piercing barrier champion shields. Yeah, fix that issue. The Brave version of the Recluse and Hammerhead sights now correctly highlight enemies, bounties, and pursuits. So the Shaxx bounty to complete a pathway in Riven's Lair now correctly count the coil. Sure. Edited description for breaking the charged triumph to make its requirements clearer, and general fixed an issue where the prismatic vessel ship showed bright flashing lights in orbit. The prismatic vessel ship. That's supposed to... Oh, pyramidic. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, pyramidic. Prismatic. Yeah, prismatic on the brain count. Get it. All right. So everybody, like I said, if there's any of the exotic missions, the dungeons, the raids, anything that you guys are looking to, definitely hit up the Discord right there on the YouTube page. Love to have you guys. Everyone, until next week, guys, be safe and take care.